Hi, welcome back. Another important project terminology. Which is very important. The term is PMO and roles and responsibilities of PMO. Okay, what is PMO? Let's try to understand this. PMO is the term. If you are going to extend this in full form, Project Management Office. You can see this Project Management Office. What exactly Project Management Office? Okay, let me explain you. So what he is going to do, basically he is going to, the key responsibility of PMO is he is going to monitor the performance of a particular project, okay, either single project or multiple projects across multiple tracks, and he is responsible for change management and quality and reliability and methodologies, guidelines, tools, standards and metrics and practices and project charter and project portfolio management, collaboration, and many more innovations in new developments. So if you think this, if I write this, all these terms, so clumsy. What basically PMO will do, let me explain you. If you see in a program, okay, assume that Unilever is the one program. In that, different projects, different innovations, different products are developing using different technologies. What PMO is basically do, okay, he will monitor the performance of each project, and he is certain projects it's in UAT phase, certain projects it meet the deadline, certain projects a lot of issues it might be pending. So he is like a bridge between the stakeholders. Okay, so he not only monitor the performance of the project, change management. What is basically change management here? Specifically related to PMO. For example, in a certain project, the solution requires certain a change. Initially, they thought about, okay, one solution. After that, they required. Suddenly, stakeholder says that we cannot able to go ahead with this. Then he will gather customer people as well as consultants from offshore or onshore, whatever you call. So he is like a bridge between them to resolve the issue. Okay, he will set up a meeting to fill the gap. So he not only assures the performance of the project, he assures the quality of the project. When they're delivering to the customer, the quality matrix will be there. Whether it is the product which is delivered is reliable, customer satisfaction, a lot of things will be there. Okay. Basically, when you join any new company, what PMO is going to do? First, he will introduce resources to the stakeholders. Okay. So, and that means he is introducing the project methodology. In this project, how you have to behave. What are other tools you have to use? For example, you're going to, in one of my project, I used to fill 3 timesheets. One timesheet is from customer, one timesheet is from offshore company, one timesheet tool is from offshore company. Okay, client timesheet and as well as another 2 timesheet I am filling. So he is responsible to fill the timesheets on time, his leaves and whatever the related to resource, his roles and responsibilities. So he need to identify the right resource and to place them in right project. So not only that, so it is related to project budgeting. Okay, you cannot able to discuss about PMO roles in one 5 minutes or 10 minutes call that I can able to say confident. So what I can able to do is I'm just giving the flavor of PMO. What is his roles and responsibilities? Okay, so there is something called project charter. He's responsible, and collaboration. Certain times what happens? So you are working in certain project. So he captured your wedding anniversary or date of birth. Certain times he will try to highlight there about the occasion which you have personally. Okay, and so from starting of the project to ending of the project, the performance, how it is going on, he is completely responsible. So when you talk about the product methodology, certain project methodology. It might be waterfall methodology. Certain projects it might falls under agile methodology. It might be like water and agile. It is might be hybrid methodology. It might be something else. Okay, what he has to do, he need to introduce the resource for project methodologies. That is his responsibilities. Okay, I think you got some idea about what he is going to do. So you can able to see what. Look at this. Basically, you can simply he is the bridge for 360 degrees communication management across all stakeholders. Okay, so maybe reporting and metrics and stakeholders management. Okay, and okay, so and second is personal and staff management. For example, you 5 tracks are running. One track is going to finish another a month, 15 days to 1 month. The resources will be on bench. Before that, he will try to shuffle the resources where actually needed. Certain project we required subject matter expert on certain uh, functionality to develop certain cases, or else the senior SMEs should be required, okay, on certain area, maybe banking expert, maybe manufacturing expert, certain case, he will identify that risk and he will place the resource. Not only SMEs, all resources uh, for project he's going to introduce, okay, and personal and staff management and hardware and software management. Suppose you are using Jira as a tool and you are using agile methodology and you are using certain different tools for what I would say is to store the documents. Uh, like you can take anything for that matters. What are the tools they are going to use? SAP software, any other interfaces. So hardware and software requirements. For example, if you'd like to connect to the system VPN, the VPN credentials at certain times, he will give the details about. So he will give you the one document how you need to configure VPN at your system, to whom you need to speak. Actually, he will guide you like that. So he will go to the minute level to measure roles and responsibilities of a project. Okay, so vendor and contract management. Certain times, so he might be the project required certain vendors need to perform certain tasks, third party tools and all those stuff. Okay, resources are driven and enable the project management. So staffing is one of the key thing what I have observed in my projects, in my personal experience. And second is he is responsible for timesheets and project monitoring performance. So on time and budget are the primary indicators the measuring project success. You can see this financial management and deliverable means the project supposed to deliver within the time. See, time versus cost is working. So you will have a different kind of projects will be there, fixed bid or else time and material like that. What, which project falls under which criteria? Nowadays there is a lot of hectic job handled by PMOs across the project. So PMO can be he can able to deliver and monitor the single project, or else he can sole responsible for multiple tracks and multiple projects. And suppose multiple tracks and multiple projects, if it is a big enterprise, then he behaves like a enterprise PMO. Okay, so single project PMO, multiple project PMO, enterprise PMO. Okay, so now you can able to see communication management and resource management and execution management and change management. If you look at this, what are all the risks involved? Suppose if you go with a certain solution is not properly tailor made, certain cases, so what are the risks involved? How he is going to convince the bridge between stakeholders as well as the developers uh, on ground who is working actually. Okay, he is some he's trying to balance and control the miscommunication, and he will try to help them to have a proper communication between among the stakeholders. And scope management, and certain times least, but uh, people think that it is least, but it is very very important. Training and knowledge management also he is responsible. Okay, so This is all about PMO. Okay, don't think that one project manager will have a one PMO. Okay, PMO, if you take the hierarchy, he will behave like a PMO director will be there, PMO analyst will be there, PMO uh, uh, PMO at a training level will be there, PMO at stakeholders management will be there. Depends. It depends on the situation. He's like, like a wash and flow, like, to run many ships actually in the project. Okay. So PMO can be like one PMO is responsible for one project management, one project manager that is at single project level. And if you take PMO, can be like, he is responsible for multiple project managers and multiple delivery managers. His roles and responsibilities to run, simply if you talk about monitoring the performance and change management, and like, collaboration certain times, okay, to include different teams to have a common goal of the project success and your portfolio management success. Okay, so it can be different kind of projects. For example, 10 projects are there. If you have, for example, people think that project delivery manager and project manager can able to control everything. It is not possible. Why? Because if you go for big clients like a Unilever or a small client also, it doesn't matter. If you have multiple tracks across multiple countries, different teams, he is just like a bridge to connect all the dots to give the common success for all projects. Okay, I think you got some idea what is project management office. Probably if you are not at work in real time, you'll come to know one new role in your uh, professional career, that is called PMO. Okay, so I think if you like this video, you can like it. If you're not at subscribed, you can subscribe my channel. Currently, I'm holding 6,000 plus students and 977 successful reviews. I'm basically a SAP consultant, sales and distribution module. If you look at this, so this is one of my prime course, 112 hours with 420 lectures. If you're looking for your career in SAP SD, you can try this course. And these two courses quite common for all functional consultants. One is for idoc training with 5 scenarios and real time, and second one is getting master to write functional specification. So all these are the different courses. I'm just providing these links below of this video. If you really want it, you can write it. Probably I might miss some roles and responsibilities in this short time. If you feel that if anything I'm missing, you can comment below. Thank you so much. Wishing you all the best. Have a great day. Jai Bharat. Thank you all.